I'm here. So a year ago, I was not here. Like, I was stuck. I was going through a lot. So this is really about my break free, and like how I even got to this point. So looking back, like a year ago, I would say that my mindset was like very limited. I'd say that I cared like too much about what people thought about me. Like, it was like ridiculous. Like, but yeah, I was feeling stuck. I was feeling trapped. I felt like, I was limited. I didn't really have that many friends anyway because I felt like I couldn't trust people because of my past. I have experiences in my past. I can't keep people close to me because they prove time and time again that they, like weren't trustworthy, and like I don't want to be the person to say that they was out to get me. I ain't trying to say all that, but I'm just saying like, you know, kind of taught me I have to, decide a lot of things. So it's like I felt like I had to like isolate myself like from a lot of people because it felt like I was just protecting myself because like people were showing their true colors. So a year ago, it was about me just really protecting myself from that, because I got experiences from all that. So from like looking back at where I was like before, I am where I am now. That it was a lot. It had a lot to do with my like environment, like a lot. Like now, people talk about your toxic environment can like affects you. Yeah, so it affected me in the long run. Being in that toxic environment is like I didn't realize how toxic it was until like I actually got away from it. Like I literally got away from it. So the common denominator when I look back at where I was a year ago is that I feel a lot better. I feel freer. I feel like me. I don't have to, because for the longest time, like I was watering myself down for people because since that it was like they was getting intimidated, but it's like I don't even try to come across as like I think I'm better than somebody because that's not who I am. Like I ain't gonna be out here thinking I'm better than anybody. And then when I seen like I guess people in my circle at the time when I was dealing with like just took advantage of it. Like I'm over here really feeling sorry for this person, but it's like, yeah, I legitimately like this person. Like there's obviously something wrong with her, but at the time I was like, I know I got my stuff going on, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be judgmental over it because like I know I had my own stuff going on at the time, so it's like. But that wasn't really a good friendship. That's just some of the stuff. I'm just going to give y'all something that's just, I'm not trying to give you every detail because it's like a whole bunch of stuff I can talk about on here on my channel. So thought about that like situation but I would say that my breaking point would be, I'm thinking like my breaking point, like what like caused the change? Like, of course there was a change. Like, I didn't just, I mean, I was like, I know, I went from day to night. It's obviously like, so. I mean, people who know me know the shift, and they're like, there gotta be a common denominator. Like, what happened in between? Because nobody just changes overnight like this. Like, something happened, and yeah, there's a people in my life. I'm saying like the dynamics in my life. Like I would say it was family, and it was people around that was the outsiders. Like just in that dynamic. So that was something that I had to wake up to on my own. So I woke up to it, but like it's like disappointing that even like it was like that. But no, it's not. It doesn't matter because it don't matter because I'm out of it now. So it's like it don't matter. And like the breaking point for me was like I kind of touched on a little bit in my other video. you know. I wouldn't want to call like this person out, but I mean, hey, it's a part of my story. So it's like that situation I was in, like that like, opened the door. Like I done had enough of people just trying to step over me, like top over me, like over top of me, like people trying to step over top of me, over top of me. And they really was thinking I was stupid, but the whole time I was just really legitimately just gonna be like, caring and stuff, like, because I be like seeing people's battles and stuff, and I'll be trying to like fix it, but it's like I try to fix it because like, I try to fix people. Like that's my problem. Like I look back and think that was my problem. Like I was really, letting people take advantage of me, but it was like I legitimately saw they struggle, but they didn't want no help anyway. So, yep, that was my problem. So, yeah, so that's a whole call it codependency I was having thing. So, but yeah, but like in the eyes of other people, like people outside people, they really thought I was stupid. But the whole time, I just be like I wasn't talking a lot, but I was just literally just like observing people the whole time, like the quiet ones be just observing, and you the quiet ones you gotta watch out for. So the whole time I was just taking mental notes of everything, but then I had my breaking point with that whole situationship I was in. Yeah, it was a whole situationship. Let's be honest, and it's like I'm okay talking about it now, cause like I'm not even ashamed talking about it, cause it's like it's a part of my story. It's like it's whatever. So. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of talking about it. I'm definitely not, because, no, because it's just part of my story, and, it's about breaking free. And, sometimes you have that one thing that just ticks you off. Like, you was already tired of people just playing with you your whole life, and it's like that one thing just, it got to me so bad. I was like, okay. But then I think, yeah, it happened for a reason, though, but I feel like that whole situation. I'm not even mad about it no more, because, no, because if it wasn't for that situation, I realized I would never have been here. So, yeah. Cat, my cat wanted to get in this room with me. She just been extra clingy with me because, she feels my vibe is different. You know how cats be. They just be picking up on energy. So, my cat's been extra happy, real happy. So, she happy because, I'm, completely free right now. So that's that. So that whole situation was, my breaking point. So I was like, okay, I gave all I could give in that situationship, and the person, didn't really deserve it. Well, I know, he didn't deserve it. So, I gave him a whole experience, right? I gave him this whole experience that, unfortunately, he took it for granted. So, yeah, I gave him an experience. But other than that, yeah. So that made me realize, the people I surround myself with were, bringing me down. Then I look back at my past, wondering, why people are treating me so bad. And I have to remember, I was viewed in a certain light, for the longest time. And so there was some built up going on over years, me not feeling like I, was understood by people, the whole me just being underestimated my whole life, because for the longest time I just felt like I just really wasn't seen, and then people really not taking me seriously. It was just weird, and I was wondering why people are not taking me serious. But then again, I gotta remember the environment I grew up in was the reason why I was acting the way I was acting. And it's sad, I had to come to that realization that, I just had to just let it go, everything go. I had to let it go, family or not. I just had to let that go. And it's you hear celebrities talking about oh, they gotta cut their family members off, and I be hearing that on YouTube. YouTubers gonna be, like, YouTubers be like, oh, I had to cut my family off because they toxic. I'm like, I'm starting to understand why they had to do it, because this one YouTuber I used to, I watch them sometimes, but I ain't trying to mention no names because I'm not trying to get clout. Anyway, I'm just saying, I listened to him and he was like talking about, how he had to cut people off. I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking back at that video. I'm like, oh yeah, he's right. Like, I have to really just cut the family off. So yeah. So I thought about that video, like, from like he's like popular. Like, he's doing his thing. So I took a note of that. I mean, I took a note of it, like, before I even, like, was, like, had to come to that realization myself that, yeah, I have to cut family off. And it's sad because, the family, like, that whole thing with, like, family's supposed to stick together, that whole tactic on, like, it's toxic. I mean, yeah, family's supposed to stick together, but to what, like, extent? Like, to what expense? Like, that's what I mean. So I would say family can stick together if they're, like, not dysfunctional. I would say that, but no. Because, like, I was thinking for the longest time with my family that, like, situations, like, that whole, what you call it, the tough love tactic. It was like tough love. Like, okay, we're doing this to you because you're tough love. Like, I was put into being homeless, but it was, like, guised as tough love, and it just made me confused. Like, I felt really bad that I had to go through the homelessness, like, on my own. Like, yeah, like, the whole homelessness stuff. Like, I really had to go out here on my own and try to make it with, like, no help. Like, and it's like everybody turned their back on me. Like, it was crazy. Like, people don't understand, like, when you're in that situation, like, being homeless, it's like you get, like, PTSD from being homeless, like, because it's, like, so stressful. Like, you got to worry about, like, the simple basic stuff, like, people who take advantage, take for granted, they take for granted the, just having a roof over their head, having food, like, yeah. So it's like I've been humble, like, it humbled me to an extent, but it's like, I feel like it was really unnecessary, unfair that I even had to go through the experience, because, like, it was, like, when I look back at it, it was just really just a way to, like, control me. And it was, like, I look back at it, like, my family really didn't offer me no help, and I'm not the only one. Like, I'm not the only one that had to go through homelessness. Like, I'm not the only one. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I learned that that's not misguided love. That's control. That's hate. That's jealousy. That's, yeah. So it just makes me sad to think that, the people supposed to love me and support me, just, just jealous, hateful, and, have other stuff going on. Like, it's weird because, like, I came at my family with the purest, like, genuine, like, heart. And it's like, for some reason, I guess they saw something in me that I ain't seen in myself at the time, because obviously it was something they saw that was so great, because, like, throughout my life, I realized that they was really trying to just, like, make my life feel like I'm trapped and suppressed, and just really, like, just really mad about me shining, or just don't like how I move, or when I do make moves, there's always a question about stuff. Like, I mean, the way I think is probably not average, but, I'm getting used to not being, like, the typical person. Like, my main focus, like, okay, so I went through all that stuff, I realized that, it is what it is, Yeah, so the people I thought that had my back don't really have my back. So it's like, I'm out here by myself. So I created my t-shirt business. It's called Unwavering Stitch. I had it in mind because I'm like, I have a story. Like, I got something I can I could express myself, I'm very creative. Like, I've been creative, and like, that's been blocked. Like, my creativity has been blocked. Like, I had a whole block. Like, I wasn't trying to be creative. Like, it was hard for me to even be creative. Like, it was hard. I mean, I would write songs over the years, but I realized that, I was suffering from, like, the typical writer's block. I was like wondering why. Like I wasn't able. I was still able to write songs, but it's like it took me a while. But now it was like flowing like really good because I ain't got that that weight on me. So I released that weight, which was my my environment. So I get rid of it. So yeah, I had to do it. So it's not like it's something I didn't want to do, but I'm like, come on, like it's about my well being. It's about my peace. It's about and those of you know, like, you got to let that family go because it's like the hardest thing. But, I got to do what's best for me. And, like, I got to be mentally well. Like, I have a whole family. I can't be, like, going crazy because, I have a whole family. So I have to be well mentally. And, yeah, so that's another reason. Like, I have to be the best mom I can possibly be. So I got to take all the negativity and the stuff that's weighing me down. Like, I have to just get rid of it because I got to be the best mom I can be. So it just has to go. So that's the reason why I had to, like, just cut the family off. So I'm like, and I know it's the best decision because I am here and I'm free. So no, because the depression I was like facing, the anxiety I was facing, like, whole time I thought that was me. It was like just my situation, the environment like produced it. Like, I understand because like it was over years, so it kind of like so. But I'm in a better space right now, so better space. I was doing my thing on this YouTube, like, really, because this YouTube thing really wasn't really like I wasn't out here trying to be a YouTuber. Like, honestly, like, I really was not. It's just that now, like, God put it in my heart, and like God put me in that direction just to do YouTube. So I'm like, okay, He put in that direction because like I thought about doing YouTube, but like I was too scared of YouTube, do YouTube because like I was thinking like YouTube is like a big thing. Like, YouTube is like global, like you can reach a lot of people on this platform. So I'm aware of that, like YouTube's a big deal. So I was just really nervous because I thought about doing YouTube before, but it wasn't really about talking. Like, it wasn't about talking. It was just about the talking wasn't what I wanted to do. I just thought about really just doing music covers, like recording, or singing covers on YouTube. I wasn't really thinking about actually making a channel, like, but it just happened to be that way. So I discovered that this is my route. Like, after I, came out my shell and got out of that toxic, mess, I just was like, okay, I think I'll do YouTube. Like, I got comfortable because, the anxiety and stuff, like, went away. So it's like, when the anxiety go away, it just feel like I can, it's possible that I can do it. So, yeah, but my t-shirt business is about me just, like, taking control of my life and, my narrative and just being out here, just being myself and just not caring about, like, yes, you can't care about people's reaction. Like you got to remember that, like, if people get mad at you for just being yourself, it's like the thing is you're acting like a mirror, basically. So when somebody look at you, they see, like, their insecurities. So, like, their insecurities, like, or like projections. So people like to project, So I'm learning that people are just projecting. Like for the longest time, I thought something was wrong with me, but it was the people that was wrong. Like, the people in my life was the ones that were wrong, like, the whole time. So I just want to stay on topic because I think I'm going off topic. I'm just saying, I'm trying to explain my business and how, that this is not just a business. I'm trying to build something that's like powerful. So it's my story. So I feel like it's dear to my heart, really. Like, this message is driving me, like, it's just driving me to do something that's so powerful, like and uplifting. Just people be just people be down, like people just really be going through it. I just want to be that light, like that's that light, like just have a message on a shirt and just have hope, basically. So that's my message I want to get across. So yeah, so want to give people hope, and I'm here. So I hope y'all can gravitate to my channel, because I got plans and stuff, but I'm taking my time. But the plans, the content gonna keep coming, So y'all can subscribe, like click that notification, that bell, so you get everything. Like and comment. So I am looking to do music. Well, I've been writing music for a long time. I'm just saying, like, I have a lot of material. I have a lot of songs that just been sitting around, because at that time, I was still like in my own mess, but like through it all, like I was still writing music, but obviously the music was like a back burner, because like I had so much stuff going on, like I couldn't do music like the way I wanted to. I mean, because I had people in my life just wanted, not to do music, but you know how people. Yeah, my door keep coming open. I'm not sure. I thought it was my cat, but yeah. So yeah, I've been wanting to do music for a while. Like, yeah, I mean, I kind of like mentioned it in my other video, the story time. But I'm saying, yeah, I've been wanting to do music, but it's just like when you in that toxic environment, ain't nothing happening. So that drive and that music, like I really, I still want to do it. It's just like, it just wasn't the right time. So it wasn't my right time to do music, because I was in a lot of mess. What a toxic mess. So I couldn't do the music, which, I had situations that really, I couldn't do no music. Like I was not ready, but now I'm ready, because I'm like in a better space. So I'll be able to do it and really like focus on it. Because before, I had that drive, that passion. I had that passion. The drive was there, but it's like, it was just a whole bunch of like stuff that overshadowed it, like a lot. So music's coming, like I have material, I have songs, like it's like putting the right song out there. It's, I gotta put the right song out there, because I have to reintroduce myself as Valora Nova. So I have to reintroduce myself. So yeah, I'm Valora Nova. I am a singer, songwriter. Okay, so, and this is it. I don't think I'm missing anything else, but yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this video short. Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing music. Yeah, I've been writing music. It just wasn't the right time. It wasn't. It was not. So yeah. So yeah, just this whole setup I'm trying to do. Like, we just taking our time, I guess. We're not rushing. Like, I don't feel the need to rush. Like, I'm fine. So yeah, I'm here to tell you the music's coming. So okay, so you can the link is in my I'm gonna put the description. I put the link in my description, or if they'll let me, I might have to put the link to my because I have a whole Smule account. Like, I was on Smule heavy, like through the struggle. Like, I was singing Smule, like Smule, like going on that app was like my escape, for real. Like, it was like my escape. Like, other people do other stuff like escapes, like, but me, it was the music. It was singing on Smule. It was that karaoke. It was that. It got me through. Like, it's here. So, because I got like over 300 like recordings, but like I was on it like right when it came out. So I was on it like through the struggle and everything. So I was on that. I was on it. So you can check me out on Smule. I'll link it, my Smule. But yeah, and I need to link my Instagram and my other socials, because I got to. So but yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and just be on the lookout for music, and the lookout for more covers, and in, my business, my t-shirt business, my brand, my Unwavering Stitch brand. So I'll link that in description, and just want to see what the people like. So, I mean, I don't know like what designs y'all like, because I'm trying to get a feel of what kind of designs y'all like, because I'm like in the process of really trying to figure out like what designs will work, and like what people would really like can vibe with, because so I'm still like in that process of like just getting a feel of my business. But yeah, I mean, it'll come together, like it will. But it's my business, so, and this is my calling. So God's telling me, and my mom telling me I need to do this. So I'm like, okay. But yeah, thanks for watching my video, and comment, like, subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more videos. Like, do that, please. And y'all just gonna be rocking with me now, because y'all my family, YouTube. So thank you.